When people think of wine, it often brings to mind celebration, relaxation, and maybe even a well-deserved evening treat. You may know that a moderate amount of wine, particularly red wine, has been associated with health benefits, including better heart health. For those managing diabetes, there's an interesting new twist on what you might consider combining with that glass of wine to potentially improve blood sugar control. We're not just talking about diet or exercise here. We're introducing something surprising that's right there in many households and may bring benefits you haven't yet considered. Before we continue, I'd like to tell you about Diasalon, a powerful blend of 13 natural ingredients, each carefully selected for their proven ability to support healthy blood sugar levels, enhance insulin sensitivity, and promote overall wellness. You can read more on diasalon.com. Before we get to the surprise ingredient, let's explore why this idea even works. Red wine contains antioxidants called polyphenols. These are known for their anti-inflammatory properties, and they can have a positive effect on blood glucose regulation. Studies have shown that moderate wine consumption, especially with meals, can help improve insulin sensitivity, which means your body does a better job at processing sugar. This, of course, does not mean an all-out invitation to start uncorking bottle after bottle. Moderation is key here. And while wine alone has its advantages, there's something even better that can enhance these benefits specifically for people managing diabetes. Hang tight, we're getting there. This key ingredient is something that has long been valued in natural medicine and has a distinct role in supporting overall health. A recent study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that pairing this nutrient with a moderate glass of wine can improve its absorption into the body, making it even more effective at doing its job. So what is this mysterious component that might make your glass of wine an even better ally in blood sugar control? It's none other than vitamin D. Now, vitamin D might sound like the kind of thing you usually associate with sunshine or bone health, but there's so much more to it, including its role in managing blood sugar levels. Research has shown that vitamin D is instrumental in regulating insulin secretion. It also plays a part in the sensitivity of our body's cells to insulin, making it easier for them to absorb glucose from the bloodstream. In fact, many people with diabetes have been found to be deficient in vitamin D, which is a factor that might be influencing their ability to manage blood sugar effectively. Combining wine and vitamin D might sound unusual, but science is beginning to uncover why this pairing could be beneficial. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, which means it needs fats or oils to be properly absorbed. Wine, specifically red wine, contains compounds that can facilitate the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients, including vitamin D. In other words, that glass of wine becomes a sort of delivery mechanism, helping to ensure that the vitamin reaches its destination in the body and does its intended work. Beyond just insulin sensitivity, vitamin D is also associated with reducing inflammation, a key factor for anyone living with diabetes. Chronic inflammation can lead to numerous complications, but vitamin D has shown promise in counteracting this process. Imagine the combination of a moderate glass of wine with its polyphenols, anti-inflammatory properties, and improved blood sugar regulation paired with vitamin D, further boosting these same qualities. It becomes clear why this seemingly odd combination has been gaining attention in the medical and nutrition communities. It might be easy to overlook how impactful small changes can be in the management of diabetes. This is where the magic of pairing comes in. Red wine helps in one way, vitamin D helps in another, and when they come together, the results are promising. According to a study published by the American Diabetes Association, people with diabetes who had adequate vitamin D levels and consumed wine in moderation showed better metabolic outcomes compared to those who did not. The effects go beyond just blood sugar regulation. They also experienced improved cholesterol levels, lower markers of inflammation, and overall improved well-being. Of course, it's not just about pouring a glass and taking a vitamin D supplement. Timing and context also matter. The best results were found when wine and vitamin D were paired with meals, particularly those containing some healthy fats. Avocados, olive oil, nuts, these all help further support vitamin D absorption and allow you to maximize the benefits without the downsides. Consuming wine on an empty stomach or without a balanced diet is likely not going to yield the same positive results and may do more harm than good. While it might feel a bit like mixing old world traditions with modern health science, combining wine with vitamin D is a reflection of how the past and present can come together in meaningful ways. A glass of wine with dinner has always been about connection, relaxation, and sometimes a touch of indulgence. Adding vitamin D to that equation turns that glass into an even more potent tool for health, not just for the momentary pleasure it brings, but for its ongoing role in keeping blood sugar levels steady. It is also worth mentioning that vitamin D isn't just about supplements. Sunshine remains one of the best ways to get vitamin D. Spending time outdoors, whether it's walking, gardening, or just sitting in the sun, can increase your vitamin D levels naturally. And the idea of enjoying a glass of wine as you unwind outdoors seems like an appealing way to combine both. Remember, moderation is always key. Excessive drinking has a host of negative health effects that no vitamin can counterbalance. There's another layer to this story, and it's one that involves a holistic approach to health. Neither wine nor vitamin D alone can do the heavy lifting when it comes to diabetes management, but they can be useful tools when included as part of a healthy lifestyle, a lifestyle that includes physical activity, balanced nutrition, stress management, and plenty of rest. What makes the wine and vitamin D combination so exciting is that it offers a simple, realistic option that people can incorporate into their daily lives without drastic changes. It's about taking small, achievable steps that work together to make a big difference. And then there's the magic of relaxation. Stress is a notorious disruptor of blood sugar levels, and the ability to relax, even for just a moment, can have a significant impact on a person's well-being. The ritual of having a small glass of wine in the evening combined with vitamin D supplementation isn't just about physical health. It's about taking a moment to unwind, reflect, and find peace. That peace can be just as important for managing diabetes as any medication or nutritional supplement. For those who may be skeptical, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional before making any changes to your diet or supplement regimen, especially when it involves alcohol. Every individual is different, and what works well for one person may not be suitable for another. But for many people, this combination could provide an easy and enjoyable way to improve health outcomes. By now, you might be wondering, does this mean I need to go out and get a specific kind of wine or vitamin D supplement? The answer is simple, not necessarily. The research suggests that the pairing works best with red wine thanks to its higher polyphenol content compared to white wine or other alcoholic beverages. As for vitamin D, it's about ensuring your levels are within the recommended range, which can be achieved through either diet, supplements, or sun exposure. The power of this combination lies in consistency, moderation, and making it part of a broader health strategy. So, the next time you sit down to a meal, think about the possibilities. Imagine how a single glass of red wine, coupled with a boost of vitamin D, could be your secret weapon in the fight against rising blood sugar levels. Imagine how this simple, pleasurable ritual can enhance not just your physical health, but also your mental and emotional well-being. And imagine how those small, consistent choices can add up over time, bringing about real and lasting change.